या यस प्लीज आस्क।
तो ये जो हम पीई कैलकुलेट करते हैं, इसके अंदर ईपीएस कौन सा कंसिडर करते हैं, क्वार्टरली ईपीएस या एनुअल ईपीएस?
एनुअल ईपीएस।
एनुअल ईपीएस।
अब ये
ओके।
पी कोई ऐसा तो टर्म है नहीं कि जो लिस्ट
हम्म।
कंपनी आपको दे रही है। ये तो आप क्या कर रहे हो एज ए इन्वेस्टर, आप क्या कर रहे हो, आपको देखना है कि आप फॉरवर्ड ईपीएस ले रहे हो, फॉरवर्ड पी ले रहे हो या बैकवर्ड ले रहे हो। अभी की अर्निंग पे ये पी है, मार्केट इसी तरीके से प्राइस देती है। अब आप ऐसे समझो, किसी को ऐसा लग रहा होगा कि ये टीसीएस ना फ्यूचर में इसकी अर्निंग डबल हो जाने वाली है 2 साल में, तो इसकी प्राइस टू अर्निंग 2 साल बाद क्या हो जाएगी। ये जो मुझे प्राइसेस मिल रहे हैं ना, एक्चुअल ये 10 के पीई पे ही मिल रहा है। बात मेरी समझने की कोशिश करिए। मान लीजिए कल को सडनली अगले साल इसका प्रॉफिट 32,000 की जगह 64,000 करोड़ हो जाता है 1 साल में, तो ये पी अपने आप नेचुरली क्या हो जाएगा, इसका हाफ हो जाएगा, क्योंकि अर्निंग डबल हो गई।
राइट।
नंबर ऑफ शेयर तो वही है, तो अर्निंग पर शेयर डबल हो गया, तो पी तो हाफ हो गई, राइट। तो पी जो है ना, अब हर क्वार्टर कंपनी की ग्रोथ बढ़ रही है, तो लास्ट 4 क्वार्टर तो लिया तो अपने एक्चुअल नहीं लिया है, क्योंकि फॉरवर्ड में क्या हो रहा है, हर क्वार्टर में उसकी अर्निंग बढ़ रही है अगर बिजनेस ग्रोइंग है। तो ये सिर्फ एस्टिमेटेड नंबर है। तो अगर कोई कंपनी तेजी से ग्रो करती है या कोई बिजनेस बहुत तेज ग्रो होने वाला होता है ना, तो इन्वेस्टर्स स्मार्ट होते हैं, तो वो क्या देखते हैं, आज ये दिख रहा है 50 का पी, एक्चुअल में ये कंपनी बहुत जल्दी 3 साल में अपनी अर्निंग डबल कर देगी, तो ये पी एक्चुअल बहुत चीप है, क्योंकि ये ग्रो हो जाएगी तो हाफ हो जाएगा। तो कोई जो ग्रोइंग बहुत फास्ट ग्रोइंग बिजनेस होता है या एडवांस बिजनेस होता है, उसमें आप देखोगे ना 100 का पीई होता है, क्योंकि एक्चुअल अर्निंग अभी उसकी बिजनेस में कई बार इन्वॉल्व नहीं होती है। 70, 80, 90 के पीई होते हैं। तो कुछ लोग हैं वो चीप पी बाई नहीं करते हैं, वो सिर्फ महंगे पी बाई करते हैं। तो कुछ इन्वेस्टर्स हैं जो वैल्यूएशन पे जाते हैं, जहां वैल्यूएशन कम रहती है वहां पे बाई करते हैं कि सूनर और लेटर दिस बिजनेस विल कैच अप विद द अदर कंपटीटर, बिकॉज सब एक ही मार्केट में प्ले कर रहे हैं। उनको क्या लगता है, देखो अभी इंटरनेशनल प्लेयर जैसे क्रिकेट का एग्जांपल मैं फिर से दूंगा। मान लो कोहली का एवरेज सपोज करो 60 का है, तो उसके साथ केएल राहुल का भी तो 55 का है ना। तो वो लोग वैल्यूएशन कैसे देखते हैं कि अगर इंटरनेशनल टीम में ये खेल रहे हैं, तो एक 60 पे है, तो एक 55 पे है, एक 52 पे है, एक 53 पे है, सब आसपास ही है, राइट। तो उन सबकी ब्रांड वैल्यू, मार्केट वैल्यू ऐसे ही होती है। कोई एक कोहली होगा, लेकिन उसके साथ कोई एक सचिन होगा, तो फिर कोई सहवाग भी होगा, कोई गांगुली भी होगा। तो ऐसे ही कंपनी जो है ना, आसपास के ही वैल्यूएशन पे रहती हैं। कोई एक हो जाएगा तेंदुलकर उसके बीच में जो लीडर होगा, लेकिन बाद में बाकियों के वैल्यूएशन भी उसके आसपास ही आ जाते हैं। मेरा एग्जांपल क्लियर है या मैं और एलिबोरेट करूं? तो ये कंपनीज जो हैं, एक बिजनेस में ऑलमोस्ट सबको लगभग इक्वल पी मार्केट देती है, ऑलमोस्ट इक्वल। लेकिन जिनके पास एक सर्टेन एक्स्ट्रा एज रहेगा, उसकी प्राइस टू अर्निंग बेसिस उसको प्रीमियम मिलेगा। कोई महंगा भी खरीद सकता है, राइट। अब 2 कार की कंपनी है, एक जैसी कार बना रही है, फिर भी एक ही ब्रांड की वजह से आप ज्यादा पे कर देते हो, राइट। टोयोटा की है तो इसकी मुझे मुझे पता है इसकी क्वालिटी थोड़ी बेटर होगी, मुझे थोड़ा खर्च कम करना पड़ेगा, तो आप थोड़ी ज्यादा महंगी दे देते हो मारुति के कंपेयर में। तो जो ये इस तरह का प्रीमियम आप प्रोडक्ट में देते हो, वैसा ही प्रीमियम कंपनी शेयर मार्केट में भी कमांड करती है, क्योंकि ये बिजनेस ऐसा है जो सालों साल चलेगा। तो इसका बिजनेस ज्यादा सस्टेनेबल है, इसके मैनेजमेंट क्वालिटी ज्यादा सस्टेनेबल बेटर है। तो इस तरीके से कई बार आप कंपेयर करते हैं जब इन्वेस्टर्स, अगर उसके पास 2 कंपनी होल्ड करने की चॉइस है, सपोज महिंद्रा एंड मारुति, एंड ही थिंक्स दैट मारुति हैज अ बेटर market share, this, that, any reason, he could be right or wrong. So bigger investors, if he feels that Maruti is more sustainable, better business, and it will give more return, he will give premium to Maruti. Means P ratio could be higher because of the growth, the quality it holds against its competitor. So lot of time you will see market leader will have command the highest P. Lot of high time. And second times you will see what will happen. Growing business will command high P. So P actually you are considering for last year. Actual investors are seeing actual P for the next 2 years. So that is more important. What is going to happen next year? What is going to happen next year? So some business which is going to grow. Why you are seeing a textile company are running so much high in right now? Because people can see that textile business is growing rapidly. So the growth, the revenue, the profit they will have next year will be much better. So they are investing based on that news. Suppose that comes not true in the next year, something happens, Vietnam start taking the lead and Indian company does not get the advantage, these share prices will crash. Or suppose USA again opens the China, which they have banned for textile. They have banned one particular province for the child labor issues. Now suppose they open, something happens between China and USA and they say, okay, now we are opening you for that textile. What will happen from next day? Indian textile shares will start falling, which is growing like 2x, 3x within 3 months. They will start falling. So everything is based on the news expectation. Something is happening because based on that particular news, somebody have projected that by 2022, 2023, 2024, these companies will earn this kind of revenues, this kind of profit. So for that, per earning share will be 100 rupees. Right now, company is available at 100 rupees. So why should not I invest? This is like a free business. So there only you are seeing lot of growth. So P is nothing, just a simple tool to compare, but actually it holds not lot of values. It is just to compare the 2, 3, 4 competitors. That's it. Yes, Ashok sir, you are asking something. Before that, Hemant, you need more. I think I answered your question, but
yeah, Darpan, it's clear now.
Yeah,
thank you.
Yeah, so
Darpan ji, TCS versus Infosys thoda bataoge either, because P ratios are same, where the current prices of the shares are different.
Yeah,
Okay.
Because number of shares will be different, right? P is what? Yeah. Price to earning rate. It is having 1600 rupees price right now, market share price, and P means earning per share will be less, just half. It was 86 rupees, right? So yeah, let's see what is the earning per share for the Infosys. Earning per share, how much?
47.
And that was 87, right?
Yeah, it is almost double.
Yeah, so it's a P becomes same, right? So generally
P will become same.
Yes.
My question is, which one better in this case?
No,
we should go at
both are same. Both are same.
Both are same.
P price to
ratio
earning
is
against the earning. That is how you compare. Somebody say TCS is cheaper, Infosys is cheaper. No, Infosys is not cheaper. It is actually equal price. Both are equal price. Somebody will say, oh, TCS is very costly, 3,300. Let me invest in Infosys. It's not like that. What is the per share earning? Infosys is earning you 47 rupees and TCS is earning you 87 rupees.
86, yes.
Okay, so for 86 rupees, price is 35x. For 47 rupees, price is this much.
Yeah, correct.
Okay, now suppose what will happen? Suppose Infosys management say that we will grow at 30% rate. Next year, we have a very good order book. And next year, we are going to grow 30%. They say it. Suppose they bags one big order from X particular country for their big projects. And they say that next year they will grow 30%. And TCS management says we will grow at 15%. So future earning of Infosys will be better. Like if you trust the management that they are saying 30% growth, they will earn 30% growth. So futuristically, 1 year forward, what will happen? Infosys will earn say 60 rupees per share, and TCS will say only 95 rupees. Then considering that, what you can know, you know that market is giving 35p, and tomorrow it will have earning of 60 rupees. So multiply 60 into 35. How much it will be happen? Roughly 2,000 rupees. So you know that if market gives the same 35p, this share price will become 2,000 because their earning is going to grow. So if I'll buy for this now, so tomorrow I can sell it at 2,000. So if you find this is good enough for your investment, that 1 year I will get the 25-30% of profit, should I invest? That is how a fundamental investors are doing. They are not seeing any chart or anything. Actual, the big investors, what they are doing, they are investing because they have to invest on 500 crore, 1000 crore, 1 lakh crore. You know, this company valuation is how much? 12 lakh crore. 12 lakh crore. It's a 12% of Indian GDP, roughly. 12 lakh crore. Indian tax, how much is the tax collection every month? Somebody? 1 lakh something they have collected corporate tax last month. So whole year, whatever will be the tax will be collected by Indian government. This whole valuation, company's valuation is 1 year of tax collection. So it's a big company, 12 lakh crore business. So there will be some investors investing in thousands and thousands of crore. So they will invest in a business where the business will keep growing, right? So that growth they will project based on the business type, management, what their commentary, what they are actually doing, what they have done in recent past. So based on those projections, people are estimating their earnings. Somebody opened any one particular school. They know that every year, last year, 1,000 students came for the admission. Then 1,200 came, then 1,400 came. So they know that every year, 20% more children are coming for admission in my school. So based on that, they can open one more building. They can construct one more building. They can project their self, right? That next year I will require 20 more teachers, one more building, one more auditorium, one more. So these are the projections which management sees because of they already have a presence in the market. They know how much orders they are picking. So it's not that they are knowing only, other experts are also knowing what is happening in the market. So based on that, people are putting the valuations for the companies in future valuations. So something happens if disruptive or something happens in constructive. Always don't think in the negative way. Suppose government bring one rule where corporate tax reduced by 5%. Immediately their profit will increase from 32,000 because you know that TCS has paid 11,000 crore tax. So government if reduces 5% tax, what will happen? 2,000 crore profit in overnight will increase, right? So immediately share price, earning per share is increased. So tomorrow you will see the prices of IT companies will go up if government reduces the tax. So same way, every time you heard that when Trump was there, that they will put some restrictions on Indian visa, companies visa, these IT companies, green visas. What they want? They don't want people to bring from India. They want to hire the people from USA itself. So what will happen? USA labor cost will be higher. So company cost will go up. So they will be less competitive. Why they are competitive in Europe and America? Because they are hiring the cheap labor from India. Cheap engineer, whatever you'll say. Okay. Now suppose they will hire a higher cost engineers from USA, Europe. What will happen? Their cost will go up. Their margins will reduce. So every time you are hearing any particular news on the visa front, immediately share prices were going down. And if any comments are coming from both the governments, Indian government or USA government, no, they will be lenient on visa provisions, green card holding, this, that. So immediately you are seeing some positive reaction on the IT share prices. So it's all correlated with respect to the future business it is going to happen. Any particular news can be negative or positive. So as a fundamental investor, they keep the track of the business, track of the industry, what overall IT industry is going to happen, what overall auto industry doing, what overall two-wheeler industry will do, what will happen to construction, what will happen to cement, what will happen to metal, what is happening to China metal prices, world metal prices, gold prices, dollar versus other currencies. So every field has an opportunity to trade. As we said, as we discussed earlier, that we are here to utilize the fluctuations in the market. If there will be no fluctuations, how we will buy low and sell high? So we required fluctuations, right? We required things to move, and things will move based on certain events. Suppose we can project, then that gold will be costlier. So if we can, with the study, any study, fundamental, technical, we can study that gold will be costlier or silver will be costlier. So then there is an opportunity to earn. We can buy gold, we can buy silver and wait for it to increase the prices, and then we can sell and book the profits. So same thing is happening as a fundamental study when we are doing here. Let me take one more example, and no, one more thing I have to show as a class: cash flow, balance sheet and cash flow. What is the balance sheet? Balance sheet is a total valuation of the company. Like how much is a total shareholder fund? This is the fund because it's coming from number of shares and they're the actual value of the share, book value of the share. Then minority interest and non-liability, there will be some loans and liabilities will be there. So total liability will be there plus this. So ultimately total asset, this is the calculated asset. So when you buy any company, go and check whether their assets are increasing or not. So actually the business is increasing or not will come from here. So every year they are adding 32,000 crore. Not everything will come here. Something will expand, and but this will grow if business is growing. And go to the cash flow. Cash flow is, as I said, you will receive the salary, you will have a expenditure, and ultimate saving will come into the cash flow. Now this cash flow can be year on year basis. Something can go into the books from one year to another year, but you calculate for last 5 years what is happening, last 3 years what is happening. So last 3 years, last 4 years what is happening, just check. Say from here 1,000 crore, 3,200 crore, 4,300 crore minus 2,000 crore. So 2,200 crore additional came. That means they are earning more than what they are spending. And ultimately, they are not growing with the borrowings. Sometimes it happens that this cash flow can go negative. So how they compensate? They will borrow. They will sell some assets. They are a big company, suppose. What they will do, they will sell some. If they are not able to take the loans and they have a more expenditure, what will happen? They might have to sell some assets. They have to sell some business and to put that, because you cannot have less earning and more expenditure, right? From somewhere you have to bring the money. So this is very important that cash flow should be positive. So check what is happening in last 5-6 years. If business is growing, you will see the cash flow in the positive direction. Okay. We already seen the shareholding patterns. That's it. You can go to the news section, what is happening. You can read the reports. If any corporate announcement or results are coming, you will see here. All the news you can, positive, negative, all the news you will see here. Tata Group continue to battle legal issues. Prime cash cow. TCS remains the, Tata Group having some problem, legal cases going on with Sapurji Palanji Group. You know, they are 18% shareholder of the Tata Groups from beginning itself, 1920s or 30s something. So TCS is the main cash king for the Tata Groups. So something happens tomorrow that TCS goes 50% to Sapurji Palanji, what will happen? Tata holding shares will crash because this is their main business. So this kind of news, when you'll read, you will get to know what can impact, what will impact if something goes in their favor or in the other's favor. So we are buying very few shares, so we might not be very worried because of any legal issues, especially when the company is very well known, very big. We know TCS, it is some advantage of Tata Group and being the biggest company in the share market. But somebody investing 10,000 crore, 5,000 crore, they will be very worried. What can happen tomorrow? So they should know each and everything. Even you, as a buyer of one share, if you have interest, go and read it and think about it. What can happen if if results, Supreme Court take the decision against the Tata Group? So you have to be, you should be knowing the worst condition. What is the possibilities are there? Somebody is speaking by Maruti and TCS. So these are experts. So these kind of news you can read here. Let me take one more example from you guys' side. Give me any example, any company name, or you can say any product, and I will find out the company. Anyone?
Automobile.
Automobile. I can take the next example for automobile. Anyone else? किसी को किसी भी कंपनी के बारे में जानना है, please say, and we will compare here.
Sale.
Metal. Somebody sold. Said metal. Okay.
Paper companies.
Paper companies. Let's quickly take few examples here. So he said Tata Motors. Let's see Tata Motors. Quickly, we'll look so that we can go examples. So Tata Motors, from I will go to annual, then quarterly. 1,90,000 crore was a sales, which is 2,86,000. Over the period, there were some years which having a growth and some years they have a challenges. Means business has not been that consistent as we have seen in the TCS. There could be many reasons. Once you are following that automobile, you will get to know that they bought Jaguar Land Rover. There were some challenges in the Europe because of Brexit. So if they are manufacturing in Europe, they will, if Britain goes out of the European Union, then there will be taxes. Right now, Europe all are, you can say, having a common treaty and common tax for each country is involved within that one, and plus currency. Like right now, if there is a one currency because of all Europe is one. Suppose they goes out, the pound will become different than the euro. So these are the challenges for which their business might get impacted, because somebody manufacturing in Europe, Britain will not have a advantage in other European countries because of taxes and export. Right now, business is very open for one country to another country in the Europe. But tomorrow it can be challenging. So those were the challenges. Plus China, they had some sales issues in China, plus minus. So some issues were there. But the thing is, here we have to see that they were growing. Okay. We have to see the expenses. Okay. Margins. Okay. 12% margin, 8%, 12%. So this shows that there is a pressure in the business environment. This could be due to COVID. This could be due to individual Tata issues. We have to go into detail on each quarterly results, and most importantly, management commentary. What was happening? Why they came 6% margin only on that year? You have to know, right? You would like to have buy the shares where margin is impacted, business is not going right. What you will do? So you have to go on those details. Why this is having only single digit margin when this year they are 12%. This year they are improving. So don't assume something is happening. Go with the conference calls. Now still, after paying taxes, depreciation, they are into the loss. And they are into the loss since last 3 years. You have to know why they are into the loss. What is happening to the automobile? So they are loss making. Right now, their earning per share is -37. It means actually you are not earning per share. You are losing. So tomorrow, if anything happens to this, suppose company closes down, you are not entitled for any single rupees. If Tata Motors tomorrow closes, the company you will not get any money, because earning per share is 0. Otherwise, if they close their business, whatever share is already in the market, they have to pay for their book value. Right now, book value will be in minus because earning per share itself is in minus, and continuously for 3 years. So it's not based on 1 year earning. If multi-year earning is low, that book value can go into the minus. So here what we are seeing pressure in the operating margins. Sales growth is okay, but not great. And ultimately because of something. And what is that something? They are investing actually. That's why you are seeing here in the minus. They are investing some, I don't remember it correctly, but I think 40,000 crore or something they have planned to invest in 4 years. So when they are borrowing and putting that money here, the company will show loss on those particular times. And especially Europe, because of that Brexit issue, then China, lot of pressures were there in automobile. Many companies you will see posting losses here. So you'll go to the peer companies. Okay, Tata Motor is making losses. What about others? So here Tata Motor P ratio is in minus. You know why in minus, right? Because they're making loss. Ashok Leyland is not only minus, it is making a double century in minus. So you can see what kind of loss they are making. But still, Escort is positive and earning 16 only. And this is a cheap share. How we will get to know? We are seeing these are like in thousands. No? Actual value is, what is the actual value? These are in minus. You can understand that they will come positive and then they will come to 15, 16. That will take a lot of time. Lot of profit they have to show to get this 20p. And now BML, HMT, Garden Reach, Shipping, VST, Tillers, Tractors, because Tata Motor is having some commercial segment also. That's why these are the competitors for that particular product. Now Tata Motor is direct competitor of Ashok Leyland and Mahindra and those things. And so we can compare those results here, like Escorts. We can go to Escort and see whether they are growing. So here we'll go to Escort and see 4,000 crore to they came 8,000 crore. Okay, decent. They were into single digit margin. Now their margin increased to 15%. So very good. They are increasing their margin. Means they are improving their business. Means they are reducing their cost basically. Margins improved. They have reduced their expenses. Then their profits from 100 crore came to 1,000, 10x. So their profit has gone 10x within the last 9 years. So that's a good sign. Now you have to see that whether for that 10x, whether share price has also gone 10x or not. If it is already priced in, we don't have to only see here whether it is gone 10x. You are not the one who is seeing right now that it is gone 10x. Everyone was seeing this, right? But you have to see whether this is priced in and what is going to happen next year. Can in next 5 years it can go 5x, 6x? That is what as an investor you have to learn. So earning per share is.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt. So is Escorts, is it a undervalued stock?
Undervalued compared to what? Tata Motor, yes. Tata Motor, it is in minus. So for compared to Tata Motor, it is undervalued. Right?
Like
undervalued compared to what? There will be some benchmark, right? If there is a 5 company, undervaluation, underpayment, somebody say my salary is less compared to what? Less compared to what others engineers are earning, right? Some product is cheap. How will you say it is cheap? It is cheap against the other products, right? If Apple mobile is costly compared to what? Other mobiles are available at 30,000 rupees. Now this is at 1 lakh rupees. So Apple products are costly. So this is cheap compared to Tata Motors or other Ashok Leyland, because it is earning, it is giving you 1,000 crore rupees profit and earning per share 92 rupees. And against that, it is available at only 12, 13, 14 PE. So this is on the valuation front. This is a cheap share. This is what you can say based on the number. Okay. Right now, you have to compare. Now you go to who are the competitor of Escorts. So you will go and find that Mahindra and HMT tractors are there, right? VST tractors and tillers are there. You will compare against them. Like P ratio of VST is 19, means VST is costly compared to Escort. Garden reaches, shipping builders are cheaper. So P, with the respect to P ratio, you can compare. Now, it is not as simple as here. What you have to actually go, check if any particular quarter results is not abnormal. If all are normal, then this P ratio is correct. Why? What do you mean by abnormal? Something happens in one quarter, we should not consider it. Because next quarter, when this will not come into the calculation is coming based on the last 4 quarters, right? Basic P 15, 15, 35, 35, 20. When you all add together, it is coming 105. So basic earning is 105. Stock is available at 2000. So it is available at 19p. We have seen, right? Here 19p, right? So it is available at 19p. Suppose this quarter earning is 15 crore because of lockdown or something. Actually, it should happen. We are seeing normal earning is how much? 35. Agree? 35 per share. So we can calculate that 35, 35, 70, 140. Actually, it is not 105. In normal business scenario, they can earn 140 rupees per earning share. 140 rupees per share. Agree?
Yes.
I can consider that this is not normal because of COVID lockdowns. This is not normal because of COVID issues. So I can see that this company can, on a normal circumstances, can earn 140 rupees per share in 1 year. So for 140 rupees, and suppose market is giving roughly 20p for automobile, so it can be 2,400, right? 140 into 20 per P ratio, which is it for the different businesses are commanding different P's. Like we seen in the IT right now, just now we have seen that it is getting the multiple of 35. Right now we are seeing in auto, it is roughly 20. Forget about these businesses because these are losses. That's why we are not able to see. But over the historical data, when you study, you'll find that automakers are getting around 20, 22 PE command from the market. Investors are giving 20 PE. And some businesses, which is like HUL, Hindustan Unilever, or you can say Tata Consumers, they are getting 60, 70, 80 Ps. In the IT business, there are some sectors which is giving 70, 80, 100 Ps, which is very less competitive or very, very high growing. So different business will have a different PE command from the market. When you will go through multiple year data, you will get to know. Suppose for, like I said, actual earning of VST is 140 rupees roughly. In the normal year, it can achieve based on all the probabilities and possibilities only we are investing in the market. So suppose we can be optimistic that next year it can earn 140 rupees for per share. And market valuation is 20 multiple. So this share price can be 2,400. Right now, what is the earning per share VST Tillers is getting? 2,000. So means it is cheaper by 400 rupees. So if my estimate is correct, my calculations are correct, these prices can reach how much? 2,400 next year. So for 2,400, I will get 20% return. So for 1 year, if I'm getting 20%, should I invest? That's how a fundamental investors think. Am I clear to everyone? Please do the cross questioning. I hope I'm not talking too fast. Huh?
One question. Is you?
Yes, ma'am. Please ask.
इन्वेस्टर्स है कोई ऐसा सोचते हैं कि जिसका पीई हाई है उसमें ग्रोथ की पॉसिबिलिटीज ज्यादा है तो उसमें इन्वेस्ट करो. कोई इन्वेस्टर ऐसा सोचते हैं कि जिसका पीई एवरेज है या तो लो है उसमें इन्वेस्ट करो क्योंकि उसकी स्टेबिलिटीज ज्यादा है. तो ऐसा कुछ है कि अगर आपको शॉर्ट टर्म में इन्वेस्ट करना है तो हाई पीई में जाओ, लॉन्ग टर्म में इन्वेस्ट करना है तो जिसकी स्टेबिलिटीज जो कंपनी की ज्यादा है उस हिसाब से जाओ. ऐसा कुछ हम
नहीं लो पी का मतलब या लो पी का मतलब स्टेबिलिटी नहीं है. लो पी का मतलब उसको वैल्यूएशन कम मिला हुआ है. अब वो वैल्यूएशन कम कई वजहों से मिल सकता है. ये एज अ इन्वेस्टर हमको समझना पड़ेगा. अब आप सोचिए कि आईटी बिजनेस को 35 का पी क्यों मिला हुआ है और मेटल को सिर्फ 8 सिंगल डिजिट में पी क्यों मिलता है. क्योंकि हर बिजनेस के अपने रिस्क एसोसिएटेड है। जैसे अगर एक मेटल कंपनी करनी होगी उसको बिजनेस, तो उसके बहुत सारे उसके एक्सटर्नल रिस्क एसोसिएटेड है। उसके प्राइस को वो कमांड नहीं कर पाता है, क्योंकि मार्केट प्राइस डिसाइड करती है मेटल के प्राइसेस को, एलएमई डिसाइड करता है, वर्ल्ड मार्केट, वर्ल्ड डिमांड। एक एक गड़बड़ डिसीजन वर्ल्ड में ऑयल के प्राइसेस थोड़े गड़बड़ हुए, मेटल के रॉ मटेरियल प्राइसेस ऊपर नीचे हो जाते हैं, दो कंट्रीज के बीच में एक्सपोर्ट इंपोर्ट इधर उधर हो जाता है। मतलब बहुत सारे एक्सटर्नल फैक्टर हैं जिससे मेटल बिजनेस रिस्की बिजनेस है। एज अ मेटल इमीडिएटली फ्लक्चुएट करता है। आप देखोगे उनके प्रॉफिट्स एंड लॉसेस ह्यूजली फ्लक्चुएट करते हैं। जैसे मैं टाटा स्टील फॉर एग्जांपल देके क्विकली बताता हूँ, एक एग्जांपल लेने की कोशिश करता हूँ ताकि क्विकली कवर करूं, 3 मिनट ही बचे हैं। तो पी डिपेंड करता है किस पर्टिकुलर बिजनेस में। अब जैसे इनको देखिए, ये लॉस में थे, 1000 करोड़ 4000 करोड़, इमीडिएटली 6000 करोड़ प्रॉफिट में आ गए। ये क्या बताता है? ये बिजनेस बहुत फ्लक्चुएटिंग है। टाटा ही कंपनी टीसीएस को भी गवर्न कर रही है और टाटा स्टील को भी गवर्न कर रही है, यानी मैनेजमेंट क्वालिटी, उनकी एबिलिटी, उनके नॉलेज में कोई बहुत अंतर नहीं होगा। यानी ये बिजनेस प्रोस्पेक्ट ही ऐसा है कि वो 35,000 करोड़ 25,000 से 50,000 करोड़ आने में उनको 2 साल भी नहीं लगता है, 2 क्वार्टर नहीं लग रहा है। जून क्वार्टर में वो 25,000 करोड़ पे हैं और सीधे 50,000 करोड़ पे आ गए। मीन्स यहाँ दिखाता है कि बिजनेस बहुत सारे एक्सटर्नल पे, एक गलत डिसीजन, एक दो कंट्रीज में वॉर, कुछ भी, कोई भी गलत चीजें इसके बिजनेस को इमीडिएटली इंपैक्ट कर सकती है, जबकि आईटी बिजनेस ऐसा नहीं है। तो इसलिए जब कोई मेटल बिजनेस में इन्वेस्ट कर रहा होगा ना, तो वो उसको इतना पी नहीं देगा। तो आज टाटा स्टील का पी जो चल रहा है, लास्ट क्वार्टर की अर्निंग पे जरा देखते हैं। लास्ट क्वार्टर, 2 क्वार्टर की अर्निंग कितनी है? 57 एंड 30, यानी 80 रुपीज के ऊपर 2 क्वार्टर में अर्निंग है। टीसीएस से ज्यादा ये, जितना टाटा स्टील पर शेयर अर्निंग कर रहा है उतना ये 2 क्वार्टर में कर रहा है, जितना वो पूरे साल में कर रहा है। यानी उससे हाफ, उससे डबल की अर्निंग पोटेंशियल यहाँ पे है। और वो अवेलेबल कितने पे है? 1400 रुपए में। वो कितने पे अवेलेबल था? 3300 पे। ये 2 क्वार्टर में आपको 87 रुपीज दे रहा है, 4 क्वार्टर की जगह पे। तो कहने का ये सेंस है कि हाई पी, लो पी, सबके डिफरेंट रीजंस हो सकते हैं, आप जनरलाइज नहीं कर सकते। जो वैल्यूएशन, जो लंबे समय के इन्वेस्टर्स होते हैं, वो लो वैल्यूएशन की कंपनी में अगर किसी एक्सटर्नल रीजन से आज कम है और फ्यूचर में प्रोबेबिलिटी, या फ्यूचर में पॉसिबिलिटीज है कि उनका वैल्यूएशन बढ़ सकता है, तो वो लोग, कई सारे वैल्यू इन्वेस्टर्स लो पी बिजनेस में इन्वेस्ट करने जाते हैं। हाई पी के बिजनेस मतलब हाई ग्रोथ को रिप्रेजेंट करता है, उसमें भी हर तरह के बिजनेस, लो पी हाई पी है। दैट्स व्हाई आई सेड आई कैन नॉट जनरलाइज, बट यू हैव टू सी व्हाई इट इज हाई पी एंड व्हाई इट इज अ लो पी। इफ आंसर इज, if you are getting answer that this is high P because this is growing fast, then you can invest. This is low P because this is a business is kachra, and this you can say legal issues are going on, something is wrong, then only this valuation is low. Only low P is good when suddenly company grow and price has not gone up. देखिए, अचानक से कंपनी का वैल्यूएशन बढ़ गया, अर्निंग बढ़ गई। सपोज करिए कल तक वो 100 करोड़ कमाता था, अचानक से 200 करोड़ कमाने लगा, 200 करोड़, और इमीडिएट उसके प्राइस डबल नहीं हुए, तो पी तो क्या हो गया? हाफ हो गया, राइट? दैट केसेस लो पी आर गुड।